What's up, Michigan fans? It's Clayton Safey from the Wolverine.com here with 5 takeaways from the Wolverines' 31-10 win over Indiana in Bloomington. Number 1, Michigan got off to a sluggish start. The Wolverines drove down for a touchdown on their first drive, thanks in large part to a ridiculous 50-yard run from Blake Corum, and it looked like they may roll as 22.5-point favorites coming in. But Indiana put up a fight, and the Michigan defense was on its heels early. Between running backs coach and run game coordinator Mike Hart collapsing and having a seizure on the sideline and 2 blocked field goal attempts, one by each team, on consecutive possessions, it was an unusual first half. Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh provided an update post-game and said that Hart was stable and set to spend the night at a Bloomington hospital for observation. The game was tied 10-all at the half, a seemingly dicey situation for the 4th-ranked Michigan Wolverines. Number 2, tying right in with that, Michigan made some great halftime adjustments and put forth a dominant second-half effort. The Wolverines drove down 98 yards for a touchdown on their first drive of the third quarter, setting the tone for the rest of the game. They scored 2 more touchdowns in the half and held Indiana scoreless. The Hoosiers totaled just 29 yards and 5 first downs in the second half. For the game, IU rushed for only 25 yards, their least amount in a contest since 2020 against Ohio State. By the end of the game, Michigan fans had taken over Memorial Stadium with cheering and chants after Hoosier fans filed out. Before we get to our 3rd takeaway, make sure to like this video, smash that like button, and hit the subscribe button as well for more Michigan content coming your way. Number 3, the Michigan pass rush got home. The Wolverines pressured Indiana quarterback Connor Bazelak on 18 of his 55 dropbacks. A lot of the time, especially after the first few drives, he had nowhere to go with the football due to tight coverage down the field. He threw the ball away 7 times in addition to his many other incompletions. All told, he connected on 25 of his 49 passes for 203 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception. 7 different Michigan players were responsible for the Wolverines' 7 sacks, 4 of which came after halftime. Number 4, welcome to the 300 club, J.J. McCarthy. Michigan's sophomore quarterback threw for 304 yards, first 300-yard game of his career, and 3 touchdowns with 1 interception while completing 28 of his 36 passes. Jim Harbaugh said one of the adjustments Michigan made in the second half was to put the game in McCarthy's hands, and he responded by playing perhaps the best game of his career considering the competition and the opportunity. Number 5, and finally, McCarthy's favorite targets are starting to emerge, and graduate wide receiver Ronnie Bell and graduate tight end Luke Schoonmaker are just that. Bell recorded 11 receptions, a career high, for 121 yards, picking up 5 first downs, including 2 key ones on third downs, and Schoonmaker had 9 grabs for 67 yards and a touchdown. Schoonmaker has filled in nicely for tight end Eric All, who's out with an injury, and he has 20 catches over the last 3 games alone. Senior wideout Cornelius Johnson got involved with 2 touchdown catches, and sophomore Angelo Anthony had a pair of grabs for 32 yards. But it's Bell and Schoonmaker, with Roman Wilson out, who McCarthy appears to feel the most comfortable with. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more Michigan content.